Hey guys, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. So lately, I've been checking out a lot of the newer, more recent models from Firefly guitars. They've been expanding their lineup a lot lately with like SG models, and I got one of their new Flying V type guitars and acoustics. They even have some Explorer type body shapes that they came out around the same time as the Flying V guitar. Then, of course, I still have one of their classic LP single-cut guitars. And all those new models are really cool, but now they have gone back and revisited one of their first models, or at least I think the first model that got a lot of traction, and that was their semi-hollow body 338 model. They have released what I like to think of as the sort of super deluxe version of that guitar, and I've got one of them right here. Look at this thing. Look at that. I think they're calling this the Firefly 338 Racing Stripe Edition. And first of all, I want to mention at the beginning here, this one is only slightly more expensive than the regular 338 models. This one here is right around $200. Now they still have their classic 338 models, which come in like single colors. Then they've got the sort of step up from that, like this one, which is the spalted maple top. Now I'm going to show you guys some close-ups of this top here, but this is sort of like the smorgasbord of maple tops because it's got a little flame in it, it's got a little quilt in it, it's even almost has like a bird's eye kind of something going on here. And this section in the middle here is just a nice, really nice even flame there. And look at this pickguard here. This is such a cool idea. It's a clear pickguard because maybe you want the feel and the protection of the pickguard, but this is such a cool looking top, especially with this center section, that you still want to be able to see the whole thing. So you don't want a pickguard that's going to cover it up. So this is just kind of best of both worlds. Now the other little details here, we've got a multi-ply binding around the body, single ply binding on the back and the neck. And also you can see the back there. Of course, it's a set neck design, and it's sort of a transparent red finish on the back of the guitar. There's always a guy in the comments section that hassles me if I don't show you a really good picture of the back of the guitar. So there it is. Now the headstock here is similar to the other 338 guitars from Firefly. And I want to point this out here, a little update they did recently to the Firefly logo. The F in Firefly looks like the headstock of a guitar, and that's always been like that, but now you can see the individual tuners on the headstock. I've only seen that on the past couple of models that they've put out recently, and it's a cool little addition. Now the control layout here is the same as it was before, so if you've gotten used to the control layout and also the jack placement and all that stuff, it's going to be the same on this guitar. Okay guys, so there are some more details that I want to go over on this guitar. I've taken some measurements and weighed it and all that stuff. But, you know, we want to get to the sound of this guitar. So let's have a little less talk and a little more rock right now. We'll go ahead and plug this in. But of course, real quick, guys, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool, affordable new guitars, and also staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in this new Super Deluxe Racing Stripe Edition 338 from Firefly and listen to how it sounds. So guys, the first thing I want to mention after the demo here is about the look of this guitar. When my wife first saw this guitar, she said, "Oh hey, it's a Marty McFly guitar." And yeah, this isn't exactly the same as the guitar in Back to the Future, but I think the look of this guitar, just, you know, with the red, the chrome hardware, then this cool center stripe, you know, racing stripe vibe, it does have that perfect sort of, you know, early to mid 50s hot rod vibe. Now, as far as the playability of this guitar, we've got 22 frets on a rosewood fretboard. It's a maple neck. It has the same neck profile as the other 338 guitars, so it feels about the same as those ones. Now, this one here, there are no sharp frets on this, but there is a little bit of roughness on the ends of the frets. And I wouldn't say this is any sort of make or break issue with this guitar. But I think, you know, like a lot of these less expensive guitars, this guitar would benefit from some more setup work. But if you already have one of the other 338 guitars from Firefly, this one's going to feel and play about the same as those other ones. It's basically just the sort of the fancy upgraded version. So now I weighed this guitar and it came in at right around 7 pounds. So, you know, pretty light guitar, but of course it is a semi-hollow body guitar. So 7 pounds, that's about 3.2 kilometers. And also the thickness of the body here is about 1 7/8 inches. And then the nut width up here is about 42 millimeters. Also, another thing I want to mention here, although I don't have pictures of it because I already threw the boxes away, but when this arrives to me, it did come double boxed. So 2 cardboard boxes. I know there's been some concern in the past, like with the acoustic guitars, where people were worried about them getting damaged in shipping, but at least this one here was very well protected. So as you guys might already know, I'm kind of a sucker for red guitars. So this one really caught my eye, but they do have a really cool green color, you know, where it's like they've got the maple top on the sides here that's green, and then it has this same natural maple color in the inside. Then they also have sort of, you know, kind of a tobacco brown color as well. As usual, I'm going to put links for this stuff down in the video description below. And guys, please keep in mind, a thing, you know, that's always an issue with these Firefly guitars is they go in and out of stock all the time. So if you follow the link or go to the website and you are looking for the guitars and they don't have them, check back the next day, check back a week later, or you can always check out some of the Firefly Facebook groups. They have updates on there as far as what's in stock, what's out of stock, all that kind of stuff. And it's just sort of an ongoing issue because these guitars are so popular. You know, they sell out very quickly, and of course sometimes there are transportation and stock issues that just the world is dealing with in general right now. So, you know, be patient. The guitars will come back in stock at some point. Alright guys, but that is it for this video. Let me know what you think of this new version of the 338 down in the comment section below. And of course, if there's anybody out there who has one of these new guitars or one of the other 338 models, everybody, we would always love to hear what you think of that guitar, again, down in the comment section below. Now, in the video description, I'm going to have a link for this guitar. I will also have a link for the amplifier I used in the demo. That's the Fender GTX 100 amplifier. And I will also have a link down there for my latest instructional video and all of my social media. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you next time.